Hello, everybody, and welcome to This Xbox Life, episode 495, TXL Anywhere. I'm one of your hosts, Mark, aka Wingman709, and with me this week is the good looking Rob.
I like being properly introduced. How about that? Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rob, also known as Presar.
Thought I'd throw you a
Hello.
bone.
No, you
uh,
did it right. And I think you just set a precedent. So you got to do it that way from
oh,
now
that's
on.
that's not going to happen. But you can listen live on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube every Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. So, Rob, it's been a week. It's been a long 7 days. Did you get a chance to get any gaming in?
Uh, I didn't get any shelving in,
No, you
as
got
you
the
can see.
shelving. You just don't have them filled.
Yes. Yeah, just been doing more stuff around the house. Not a whole lot of gaming. Played some Assassin's Creed. Um, oh man, Chronicles. I'm
Yep.
like totally drawn to
With
blank. Is that the
Russia.
one that's Russia,
Yep.
India, and China? Yeah.
Yep. Chronicles.
So I've been playing the Russian one, and I am sad to report that last week that I was happy to report that my Elite controller was working just fine. It's back to its old hijinks.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I was we're very disappointed. I was happy that it was working, and it was such a tease.
I bet.
So yeah. So it has been retired yet again, and I'm really wondering if I should retire it to the bin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a shame, my friend.
Yes.
That's no good.
Yeah. And I really hope that they get that junk fixed in the. Because I guess that's been a problem with lots of controllers, not just the Elite. And this is where the left stick drifts up. I don't know if it
Right.
drifts in other directions, but I've read a bunch of reports of it online that it happens. So it'd be nice if they fix it with the new one. Because when you buy, like, $100+ controller, you would expect it to not try to play the game for you. And if the game involves moving up, you're fine. But yeah, I just played a little bit of the Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia, did the whole update game. And these latest updates, they've been taking forever. Forever. I don't know what the deal is. By the time that the update's done, it like really saps the will for me to play anything.
Yep.
It's like you're just sitting there, you're watching, and then it's like, man, I should be, cleaning the garage. I should be doing this, should be doing that. And, anyway, so that's really been about it. Oh, I played Fortnite. I also played Fortnite as well.
Ah, there you
And
go.
how about you?
I played. I didn't play much because I was on vacation this week, and
Yes.
which is weird. Like, you'd think that's when you get your gaming in, but I get more done when I'm actually not on vacation. But I did play some
Yeah.
Destiny 2 today and yesterday. So I completed. I'm working on the. I forgot what it's called. Something about Solstice or something, but it's an armor set that you're. I'm working on, and it's a big, huge grind. But I did do all the missions. I've got a couple of the pieces, the green pieces done. So my understanding is, I guess once all the green armors, all the steps you got to do is done, then I guess it upgrades, or you can upgrade it to blue, and then you gotta do a whole bunch of more grinding to get it to purple. But I don't know if it goes to exotic or not. But my understanding is, if you do all this, it's going to allow your light level to go to 400. So um, I want to thank um, Brentley. He jumped in and helped me on my last mission I had to do. It's the one where you're running through the. You got to stay in the shade, otherwise the sun will start killing you. I That was the last one I was doing. I was doing it yesterday. I just couldn't get through it. Um, just so many enemies kept coming, so I quit. And then today I saw Brentley was on. I was like, "Can you help me with this?" And he's like, "Sure." So we just ran through it, and with him, we just went right through it in one shot and got it. So I completed that. Now it's just the grind of the stuff. But I'm really still enjoying this game. Um, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just enjoy it. There's a lot more to it. I like what they've done. The grind so far doesn't seem too bad. You know, but even my oldest, he was watching me today and he's like, I was doing patrols and he's like, is that all this is? And I was like, no, I said, you missed the whole original campaign. I said, but there's a lot of stuff to do and this is what I'm doing. And I was explaining it to him, but it was kind of funny that he's like, is this it? But and I did play some Crucible, which I was never a fan of, but they've got a mode called Mayhem, and to get my helmet, I had to get like these super kills with your super, and you had to do it in the Crucible, and you had to kill so many people in the Crucible. Well, Mayhem was like you get your superpower like every minute, and you can run around and just use that to try to kill people. So I actually had fun with it. It was a really crazy mode, and it was actually fun. Um, so we'll see. I'm sure I'll have to do more Crucible as I get to blue. So,
Yeah.
but that's what I did. That's pretty much all I played this week. I wanted to get the oh, what is that? We Happy Few
Right.
that
Yep.
came out, and but I just was like, I don't know if I want to pay the full price for it. So I'm gonna hold off and see what people say about it. So
Get it for half price in like 4 weeks.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
or get it on Game Pass in a month. But
Yeah.
I might that one I might just wait. Plus, I know at the end of the month there's one I've been really waiting to play coming out, so I think I'm gonna just hold off for that. That's Strange Brigade. So
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited about that game. So, but Destiny 2, that's all I played this week.
Oh, and I forgot to mention that I played some Bomber Crew.
Oh,
And why are you laughing?
the freaking game is hard, man.
So I played this game on PC. I don't know how long ago, whenever it first came out, and it was fun. The Xbox version, it is 10 times worse.
Oh
It
yeah.
just, yeah, it's so much better to play with keyboard and mouse. To the point of where I'm like, okay, shutting this down. Forget it. So if that game interests you, maybe the PC version will be easier.
Maybe
Yeah.
it was okay and it was kind of interesting, but um when I went to do, I think I did one mission, I succeeded, and then the second one, I think it was the second one where you had to like protect bombers. Dude, I just got
Yeah.
destroyed. Or you had to do something, but I didn't get very far in the game because it was just like I was just getting shot all up, and I couldn't like. I guess I didn't have first aid kits, or I'd send a guy back to revive somebody, and he would get killed, and my plane crashed, and I was just like, oh boy,
Yeah. You're a mess
it was a
with the
mess.
bot. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, I'm done with this game.
Yeah. Blame it on the controls like I do.
Okay, those rotten controls.
Hate
So
them.
yeah, they weren't. I will say that if I recall, it wasn't that great either. It was really confusing. Like, wait, how do I do this? And like,
Yeah.
because you were hitting the same button for different things, but didn't you have to pull the like hold the left trigger and it would like change the buttons on what they did or something like that? You had to
Yeah.
press
It's
something
like,
and
yeah, it's like you had to hold the left button and then press the right trigger at the same time, then use your thumb to press the analog stick, then use your nose to press B while you're pressing A with your, I'm exaggerating, but that's what it felt like.
it was like a Dead or Alive or a Mortal Kombat. Press these
If I
eight
had,
buttons and twitch your nose to the left to do the
yeah,
combo.
it'd
But
be easier if we all had like 20 fingers on each hand.
now they just put more buttons on the controller then.
Yeah, it's
So,
true.
all right. So you can support us on Patreon. Rob, speaking of, we need to get a couple more shows out. We need to
Yes.
record so we can get a new one out this Wednesday for our patrons. But you can get our bonus shows and Patreon. If you want to become a patron of the show, go to thesxboxlife.com/Patreon. If you want to do a one-time tip, just go to thesxboxlife.com/donate. You can subscribe to our channels on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. So we're going to jump into some topics this week. And the first one, I know when Fallout 76 was first kind of being talked about, there was a lot of talk about griefing and stuff like that. And I read in another article that they're working to design it so that it won't be a grief fest. So if you're concerned about that, you might want to check out the beta. And they said that the beta is going to be will be the full game. And if you do play the beta, your progress will carry over to the real game if you do buy it. So that's really cool. That I like. I One of the things I don't like about doing betas is it's like you can spend some time in there and you'll go through the first whole part of the game, and then maybe they'll have a second beta and you're like you go in and playing it again to see what's changed. Then by the time the game comes out, you're back to zero, square one, and guess what? You're playing the same thing you've played a couple times already. So this will be interesting that they're going to carry over your progress into the final game. The break it early test application beta, get it? Break it early test application. Um,
Oh yeah,
the beta arrives in
nice.
October. It'll be the full game, and any progress made, like I said, will be carried over to the launch version. Revealed in the FAQ, Bethesda states that the current plan for the beta is it will be the full game, and the progresses will be saved for launch. It also notes that there will be no NDA, so players will be able to discuss, post screenshots, stream, and etc. when they begin playing. So there you have it. Encourage everybody to stream your games. If you're on Xbox, it's real simple. You can stream it right on Mixer, absolutely free, just by saying broadcast. So give it a shot, do that, and let the community see your gameplay and hear your commentary on it. So look for that in October. All right. Um, as you, did I even? Yeah, I guess I did. So we said TXL anywhere, which you can listen to our show anywhere by if you're signed up for numerous audio podcasts, right?
Yeah, and when we say anywhere, and that means anywhere. Anywhere you can take a device to carry us, you can get us there.
And we encourage that. And tell
Yes.
everybody, and when you're in the John at the airport, be sure to let people know, hey, I got TXL on here. I'm listening. All right, keep it down.
Yeah, listen to it without headphones.
There you go. But Microsoft Movies and TV has now joined the Movies Anywhere group. So this is really good. I'm glad they did join, got on board with this. And bonus, if like myself, I have a Voodoo account. If you have like Apple, if you bought movies on iTunes, um, Voodoo, there's several different places or what do you call these things? Um, I don't know. I can't think of what them. Anyways, applications, right, or services that you may have
Yes,
purchased,
movie services. We'll
bought
call them that.
digital
Yeah.
movies, right? And Microsoft being one of them. So now this Movies Anywhere has come out, and they've kind of bridging a lot of this. So you can watch now on the Microsoft Movies and TV app. You can watch movies that you may have purchased on iTunes or in Amazon or any of these other services or like I said, the Vudu, because I know that's supported.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's iTunes, Prime Video, Vudu, Fandango now, and now Microsoft Movies and TV and Google Play. I think that's everybody that matters. Is that a good way to put it?
it's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And what's nice is like so now you can pull up any one of those services, and all the movies you've purchased on any one of those services will show up. And you can also use the Movies Anywhere app, like on your device or on your phone, and then you can watch all your movies from there as well. So that's really nice. And also, if you go
So
in
so you can watch any movie that you have on any service. Is that how it goes?
any service that's
Or
part of the Movies Anywhere, and not
right.
every movie that you may have purchased is part of it because there's some studios that are
Oh,
not, but it's still it's the next step into making this a lot easier for consumers.
Sure.
So, and I think it'll also help for if one of them goes belly up, then hopefully your purchases you won't have to repurchase in another service. That's kind of what I'm hoping that this will help protect from. But
Well, so let's say that, I don't know, the Apple Store goes away and you had movies on there. I would think that those would still go away because
I'm
that's where
not.
you're buying your right to view.
Yeah, I don't know for positive, but
So,
that
well, and there was a little bribe to sign up with your Microsoft account, wasn't there?
there is. So if you link your Microsoft account to it, you'll receive X Men Days of Future Past automatically in your digital collection. And you didn't have to do anything. Once I linked it, it's like I linked it and it's like, okay, you're linked. I'm like, okay, well, how do I get my movie? Well, then I actually went and logged into Voodoo and I was like, oh, there it is. And I logged into Microsoft. Oh, there it is. It just magically appeared. So
Yeah.
that was nice. You didn't have to go like into extra steps to get it. So that was nice that the way they handled that. So
So actually, let me see here. So if I go into my Google account, I should see that, right?
if you've linked it, yes, you should see that. Dun,
Oh man, where would
dun,
that be?
dun,
Movies and TV.
dun. Yeah, probably.
Apparently, I don't use this very often. Where does it show what you own?
I don't use Google TV.
No, I'm trying to see the link, the linkage.
It's in the article.
Yeah, it talks about Microsoft.
Do you have a movies anywhere? Have you even signed up for that?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. It says this offer begins today and only runs for a limited time. So head here. There's a link right there. And it takes you to the moviesanywhere.com login page. And then, so, anyways, you got to go to Movies Anywhere, and then you would connect your Microsoft account
yeah.
to that or your Google account. So make sure your Google account is connected to Movies Anywhere, and then you will see that. But you have to connect all the different platforms that you
Yes.
might have.
So in my Google Play account, I just did a search for X-Men Days of Future Past, and there it was. Had the
There,
little watch button.
there you go.
So yeah, you can watch it across any service. So whatever service is your favorite, that's one
Yeah.
you can use.
And what's nice too is like if there's a deal, like say iTunes is running some kind of special that you can't get on your favorite platform, now it kind of allows us and gives you more freedom to go shopping. You can go
Oh
to
yeah, that's
iTunes and
right.
buy it because you can still watch it on Microsoft or Vudu or Google, wherever you want.
Yeah.
So maybe digital, maybe we'll start seeing some sales or stuff like that. So it's a good thing.
Yeah, I bet there's a website out there that says where to find the movie for the cheapest. You know, somebody did that.
Hey, Bron, how are you doing?
Yo,
So, but yeah, definitely check it out. It doesn't cost anything to do movies anywhere. There's no cost to it.
no, none.
It enhances your viewing ability of the services you already have. So,
And you get a $3 movie that you may or may not like.
it's free. My kids like it.
Yeah.
They're going through all the superhero movies these days. In
Oh,
fact, I
there
think
you
they're
go.
watching an X Men movie right now. So,
Nice.
all right. So, moving on, wanted to talk about avatars on the Xbox One dashboard. There was a Q&A up here, but with the pre-release of the 1810, you should now be seeing the new avatars throughout the Xbox One dashboard. So, Rob, I wanted to ask, are you seeing that in all your updates? Have you seen your avatar appear on the dashboard now?
I saw the new, so I made a new gamer pick with my avatar, but I don't remember seeing like a big avatar. But then again, I really don't pay attention to what's on the home screen. You know what I mean? It's like it's traditionally been like garbage on there. So whenever I want to do anything, I just automatically hit Xbox and I go to the section.
Uh,
Do you know what
no,
I mean?
the homepage is good, man. I've never traditionally felt that there was a lot of junk there. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's improved a lot. So, but
Yeah.
I guess there's been some questions about some uncertainties about where avatars are going to show up. So they said first, Microsoft said, first, as we roll out the feature, many of your friends may not have access to create their own avatar. You will see more avatars as the feature rolls out broadly, and more of your friends are able to create them. Next, you should check whether you have chosen to represent yourself as an avatar or a gamer pick. This setting can be found in your profile after selecting Customize Profile. So,
Oh,
blah,
I'll
blah.
have to try that.
Yeah, so you're going to want to go there, and then you'll have to select Show My Avatar checkbox. This will enable you to see your own avatar on your profile page and in activity feeds. Additionally, now that you have chosen to be represented as an avatar, your friends will be able to see your avatar in various locations throughout the dashboard, including activity feeds and friend content blocks. Finally, you should be aware that the first time after taking a console update, your avatar may take up to 10 seconds to appear on your profile page. So, but if you're not seeing it, go into your profile, make sure and customize it, and make sure you're not using a gamer pick. Um, as and I, this was like a pre 1810, so that would be later this year. So I'd imagine that's because that's October, so that'll be I guess our fall update. So Rob, you might have that, being that
Yeah.
you're in the alpha program. So the rest of us shouldn't see it, and the majority of us, it probably really doesn't matter. But if you're in the alpha program or you're in the insider Xbox insiders, and you're one, and you should have this release, um, check that setting. So, and then feel free to leave us a comment in our Facebook group or send us a voicemail and let us know what you think. So, or you can even send us a video, I guess, if you want to send us a little video
Yeah.
of the dashboard. We'll put it in. So we'll watch it and show it to everybody. All right. So, Rob, that's your homework. Let us know.
Okay.
Let us know
We'll
if you
do.
see your avatar running around on your dashboard. So,
I'll go right now. I'll look.
all right, well, you do that, and I'll
Then you
take
see
this.
I'm playing Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, or Peggle. Um,
Yeah.
so Xbox Game Pass, we talk about it a lot on the show, and now available in the pass is Rage and Doom. So Rage is that's good because a lot I don't know if a lot of people played it on the 360, but you can now play it on your Xbox One, and you can get it for it's included. I always want to say free, Rob. I always want to say it's free, but because to me it is. I'm paying for the service, and anything that jumps
Yeah.
in there is free, right? But Rage is included, so you might want to check it out if you're interested in Rage 2. And then also, if you have not played Doom, this was a big hit, and it is now available to play. So,
Yes, and the rage is relentless.
so and that was interesting because I wasn't expecting any additional. I like that they tell you what's coming out, and then like throughout the month they just throw in something different. Seems like they keep doing that. They're not adding them all on the day one. It's throughout the month stuff is being added to Game Pass. So
It's like surprise.
yeah. One thing additional I wanted to talk about too with Rage 2, it has been stated now that they're actually going to have flying vehicles in this game, and also I thought it was interesting. Avalanche Studios is doing most of this work. I guess they are really um, instead of id doing a lot of it, Avalanche Studios is doing the majority of the work, which personally, I find that is a bonus, and it'll probably make the game a lot more fun to play. If you're wondering who Avalanche Studios is, Just Cause series, they made that just over the top, crazy fun, and I'm looking forward to Just Cause 4. So we'll see, but yeah, they're gonna have flying vehicles, so it'll be. I myself am curious what they're gonna do and what that's gonna be like, and like, there was some vehicle combat in the original Rage. I just wasn't really a big fan of it, but we'll see how things have changed now with Avalanche at the helm. All right. Do you have anything else before Rob, or you had any thoughts before I go into this last item that I have?
Well, I just wanted to add that there were a couple more games that got thrown into the back compat
Okay.
list. The most significant of which was Prince of Persia. If you remember that game from almost 10 years ago now. So, Prince of Persia, fantastic game from, was it the Commodore 64 days?
Oh,
Remember that? Remember? No. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was out on the 64, pre Amiga even. Do you remember playing it at all?
um, sorry, I missed what the name of the game was.
Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia. I'm like
There was,
multitasking like
yeah,
crazy,
no, no worries.
trying to
Because there was,
catch up with the chats and.
yeah, no, so there was Karateka
Oh yeah, I
or
remember that one.
Karateka. And then Prince of Persia was the follow up to it. And
Oh.
then in 2008, they came out with the 3Dified version.
Uh huh. I don't think I ever
So,
played the original one. I don't believe I ever did. I might have dabbled in it, but
mhm,
it wasn't anything I know I played a lot of times. So.
yeah. Yeah, so it was that, and then Earth Defense Force 2025 and Sign Mora or Sine Mora. I don't know exactly how you say that. But we had that. And then there was an interesting article on Windows Central about, it was titled, Why Microsoft's Xbox Cloud May Finally Do Game Streaming Right. And I think it's a lot of stuff in here in this article, a lot more than we really want to hit in the show. But if you're interested in getting their take on, or I guess it's an opinion piece. The key to success is the um, thing that they lump it under. But you might want to check it out. It was posted on August 12th, and it's some cool info. It talks about Azure, which is, Microsoft's been dumping tons and tons and tons of money into it, and they talk a little bit about Crackdown 3 and a bunch of other stuff, Halo, and also you might want to check it out.
Cool. All right.
That's all.
So the last story that I got, this is pretty interesting. So the title of the story was God of War producer joins Microsoft's The Initiative Studio. And this was from Windows Central. And actually, I got to go look this up real quick. This was posted in our Facebook by one of our community members. And I want to make sure that I give them the proper shout out. Oh boy, who was it? Where'd it go? Tell me they deleted their.
You have been algorithmed.
Probably I only got to see it once, and that's it.
Yeah, you're lucky you saw it that one time.
Yep, that's lame. I want to give him credit.
Here, you talk about it. I'll look.
Okay, you look. It was just recently. It was just like really recently. So, but anyways, thank you for looking that up. Okay, so anyways, um, the article basically talks about that the studio head of the initiative revealed that the acclaimed developers like Brian Westergaard, Annie Lore, Blake Fisher, Christian Cantamessa, Cantamessa, Daniel Newberger, and Lindsay McQueenie are now part of the team. Microsoft founded the initiative this year so that they could build quality Microsoft exclusives like God of War or Uncharted. And it seems like the company has the team to do just that because individuals like Westergaard have have worked on such games. Westergaard is previously the senior managing producer for narrative and animation of God of War at Sony's Santa Monica studio. He's also worked on Rise of the Tomb Raider in the past. So let's see. it says, and the article continues to say that it's great to see Microsoft hire these individuals. Hopefully, this will address the concern many gamers have that Microsoft just wasn't producing enough quality first party exclusives, which rivaled those found on the competition. Games like God of War, Spider Man, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Horizon Zero Dawn garner a lot of press attention, and this is noticed by many gamers who own an Xbox One. Not everyone has the means to purchase all those consoles in order to play all these games. People crave comparable games on the platform they own. And I agree with that. It's you know, I would love Uncharted to be on Xbox, and I kind of feel like Tomb Raider's kind of sort of fits that gap, but it not necessarily. And there's a lot of great games on some of these other consoles, and it would be nice to have similar and of good quality, not just a copy and paste type of thing, but you got to have the good quality, good story, and the initiative studio looks to be like they're hiring those type of people to give us those great experiences that we want. So this is great news, and I look forward to seeing what comes of it.
Oh, and that was posted by Brian Glenn Stanley.
So thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Yeah, I guess you got knocked off my feed.
Yeah, I actually
Oh,
run
there
a
it is.
special. I run a special plugin called Social Fixer that tames Facebook somewhat.
Yeah.
Facebook is, well, Facebook.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's what it is. But all right, you got anything else, Rob?
No, no, it's
All
kind of
right.
a short week.
It's going to be a short week. It's going to be a short show, but that gives us a chance to do some of our bonus material, I guess. But we should have more stuff to talk about here in the 21st of this month is Gamescom, so there might be some new stuff coming out. And also, I'm going to PAX on September 1st. So that's a Saturday. So that following day, I'm sure I'll have lots to talk about, and I'm excited because I'm gonna go. I'll get to see Kyle again. Morana Cow. He's coming up to attend, and I believe I'm gonna get to see Ravioli Capone. Both those guys you might know from Achieving Hounds podcast. They started that thing with Eric, and so they're coming up, and I'm gonna get to go to my first game convention. So we'll see how I fare if I don't die. Oh, the steps I'm gonna get in that day, but
That'd be good. That'd be
so
good.
it'll be good. But all right. So let's take it to the announcements. That would be you, Rob. I'm throwing it to
I'm I'm
you.
s- I'm switching. I'm switching screens here. Okay.
I'll do a little song and dance in the meantime. Do da do
Hey,
da.
can you do like impromptu theme song for this? Do some
Hello,
whistling.
Mr. President.
Okay. Let's not do that again.
Happy birthday to
Oh, and he
you.
did it again.
All
Okay, you can stop.
right.
All right. If you'd like to send us a voicemail, you can do that at thisxboxlife.com. There's a little widget on the right hand side. You can click it and leave us up to a 90-second message. If you need to go longer, you can leave us multiple, or you can send us an MP3 or some other format that's compressed. Please don't send us waves. Actually, you probably can't because it'll never leave your email system because it's too big. But you can email that to contact at thisxboxlife.com and we will also get it. You can also send us questions, um, whatever on that email as well. We also have a Twitter account. You can find that at this Xbox Life or go to thisxboxlife.com/Twitter. That'll take you to the same place. And then we talked about Facebook just a couple of seconds ago. We do have a Facebook group. It's a closed group, so you do have to ask for access. There's two very easy questions. Well, easy for listeners. Uh, uh, and you have to answer those questions in order to get access. And it's a closed group, so only members of the group can see the posts. And that was that. So now time for some music.
us a list of games that we can buy and play. Okay, Rob.
All right, retail releases for the week of August 14th through the 17th include, it's back, resurrected yet again.
Ugh.
The Walking Dead, the Telltale series, the final season, episode 1. It's a long title. And it's Xbox One X enhanced. So maybe it'll be 4K choppiness instead of just HD choppiness.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I say that if you were listening to the show while these things were hot, Mark and I talked quite a bit about how laggy and choppy the games were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully they've addressed some of those issues because I don't know if there's been a release of a Telltale game in a while now.
That's,
I mean, there's the Batman one, right?
yeah.
Batman and Minecraft, but they were releasing them hot and heavy there for a while, and they kind of slowed down a little bit. But anyway,
Because people stopped buying them.
yeah,
They're so choppy.
yes, because now you can buy them on just about every device.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that on August 14th, Xbox One X Enhanced. Also on the same day, we have Fall of Light. On the 15th, we have State of Mind, Coffee Crisis, Wailing Heights, Hero Defense, Ferns Gate. And on the 17th, there's Polygod, Treadnoughts, Drunk Fu Wasted Masters.
That's
Keep
Xbox One X
talking.
enhanced, you know.
Yes.
Drunk foo.
Yeah. Persian Knights, Sands of Wonders, and Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, which is Xbox One X enhanced. And I do want to talk about that one for a little bit.
Okay.
Are you familiar with this game at all, Mark?
Nope. Never heard of it.
So this game originally came out in a really interesting format where you wore a VR headset and you saw some kind of okay, a lot of TV shows, right? They have somebody like, I don't know, um, not the hero of the show, but somebody else. They got kidnapped or something, and they're on the phone or whatever on a walkie-talkie, and they're at the bomb that's going to explode in like 1 minute.
Okay.
And then the bomb guys are on the other side of the phone or walkie-talkie, and they're trying to talk them through. What do you see? Well, I see this. Okay, cut that. Cut the green wire. Like they know what those really are. You know what I mean? In the shows,
Right.
it's always silly, but it takes that and it makes it into an actual game. So the person who is wearing the VR gear would see this bomb,
Okay.
and it's got different things on it. I'll call them different modules, and they have to describe what they're looking at, and then other people have like this guide that basically says, okay, if you see this, this is how you diffuse it, kind of. So it's an interesting style of game where you have one person who sees something and they're communicating what they see, but they don't know what to do with it, to one or more other people that have the instructions on how to diffuse it, but they don't know what they're looking at.
Hmm.
And it's timed, and they've taken this obviously outside of the VR world. I know it's available on mobile and such, and it's really interesting. I don't know if it really qualifies as a party game, but you
It
definitely need more than one person to play.
says it's a co-op party game.
Yeah,
So it's in the press release. It's got to be real. It's got to be true, Rob. They wouldn't lie.
yeah. I mean, to me, party games are a lot different, but you need, like, I don't know if you can play with 20 people, 10 people, or whatever, but you definitely need at least one other person. And I think with magic of Xbox Live, powered by Azure, you can, my little plug, you can do this through Xbox Live, right? I would think,
I don't know.
since you don't need to be in the same room. So it's this is interesting. This is definitely interesting to me, and you might want to check it out.
It's
And the video is kind of corny, by the way.
$15
For it,
game, $13.49 for those on Xbox Live Gold.
yeah.
Um, let's see. Trying to. Oh, here. Let me hit them more. Um, it is local co-op party game.
Yeah.
Going solo is not an option. So
No.
where's this manual come from? Oh, you gotta. Oh,
You
you
print it.
download it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, I guess you go to bombmanual.com.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, bombmanual.com. That's where you get the manual. And
Bomb Manuel.
and it's only available in English. But yeah, I guess it is. It's local co-op owned. I guess it could be more than local because you could have somebody on Xbox
I
Live
think
talking to you in a
I
party, and
think
they
if you
could
yeah
you could just read it to them, but I don't know why anybody would want to do that.
yeah
But oh well, maybe if you do it back for them for the achievements or something.
yeah. But I think the fun in this is the timer.
Yeah,
It's tense and that kind of stuff.
but see, how would you do
I
it
just
locally because they would be able to see the screen?
No, what you're supposed to do is the people with the manual either turn away from the screen
Yeah,
or I guess you could go another room. Nah, that wouldn't work too well.
yeah,
I think if I remember right, on the video that they had for this, the people that had the manual sat with their back to the TV.
right. That makes sense.
Yeah, they sat with their back to the TV, and then the person with the controller could see it. And I was just looking in the Play Store because it's out on mobile as well. It's $10 over there, $9.99, and it requires Daydream to play. So VR headset.
Ah,
And I know it was out on Oculus, and I think also the Vive
okay. Well, if anyone
as well.
plays it, let us know what you think about it.
Yeah. That'd be very interesting. If you get this and you play with a bunch of people, let us know. Send us some voicemails or chat us up in the Facebook group. I'd be curious to see what you thought.
All right.
Yeah, and that is that. So, a couple things out. And Games with Gold are doing the switcheroo on what day? Thursday. So Wednesday is the 15th. The 16th is on Thursday. For Xbox One, we're going to get For Honor. Yeah, For Honor. Exiting the scene will be Death Squared, and Forza Horizon 2 10th Anniversary Edition will be around for the entire month of August. For Xbox 360, you still have a couple more days to get Dead Space 3. And on the 16th, you can get Disney Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. Alrighty. And
Love those
that's
long titles.
Yes. I guess if you have only digital distribution, you don't have to worry about a long title fitting in a box anymore, do you?
No, not anymore.
Yes. Then lastly, if you make any purchases on Amazon, like let's say if you're going to get a VR headset to play Stop Talking or no, Start Talking.
Keep talking and no one
Yeah,
blows
keep
up.
talking. What's it? Yeah.
Hawk, by the way, said it is fun in VR.
Oh, I bet.
No.
Yeah, the other people don't need to sit with their back to the TV.
Right.
Maybe they could sit with their back to you and
There
you
you
would not be offended because you wouldn't see them.
there you go. Or they'll leave the room and you'll be like, "Come on, guys, what do I cut?" And there's no one in there.
Hello, hello.
Oh,
But
boo.
yeah, if you make any purchase on Amazon, make sure to use our affiliate link. That's a great way to support the show. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You can find that affiliate link at the top of the Facebook group, at the pinned post, announcement post, whatever they're calling it, and at our webpage. Also, if you're on iTunes, find our show on there. Give us a 5-star rating. The more of those that we get, the more we get bumped in the rankings. So that's another great way to support the show. And you can follow us on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube. Subscribe. And here, I'm going to say it. And I hate hearing this all the time, but smash that like button. That's so silly. I mean, really? No, click the mouse button. And thanks to Learned Your Lesson for the music. And I think that's it for this short episode.
And we are only, what, 5 episodes away from episode 500. And like I teased last week, we got 2 special guests that are going to join Rob and I. So on that day. So you will not want to miss that. But that is it for this week. We appreciate y'all listening. We'll catch you next week. I am Mark, aka Wingman709, taking off.
And I'm Rob, also known as Presar. Thanks for listening, everybody.